Hi folks, I just want to talk about subject. Don't mind, this is Hooded Dragons. Don't mind the background gameplay. I just have something on for you guys. You can ignore it if it don't matter. I just want to talk about the Samsung or any 4K TVs with HDR that you're hooking up an Xbox One S to. When you hook up an Xbox One S to it, you know, you check the 4K details and make sure all that your TV is compatible with your Xbox One S. Now, I'm specifically talking about the Infinite Warfare on Xbox One S. When I'm playing on the Samsung, I have a Samsung 4K UHD 65-inch KS 8000. You know, and the picture looks, you know, okay, you know. But then when I go and plug in my regular PS4, same game, Infinite Warfare, it seems to be looking optimized and looking really good, you know. And no matter what settings I put on the Xbox One S, HDR mode or whatever, it just doesn't. It's just not optimized. It just doesn't look as good as the PS4, and I thought maybe it's just a resolution that Xbox One couldn't handle it. So I just, you know, for one reason or another, makes long story short, I hook up regular Xbox One, play Infinite Warfare, and on the 4K UHD Samsung, and it looks just as good as the PS4 version of Infinite Warfare, and I'm pretty sure the PS4 version has a little more pixels, but it looked, you know, pretty darn good, you know. And I thought at first, you know, when I hook up the Xbox One S to the 4K, I thought maybe because it looks good on like a 50-inch or 55-inch or smaller on Xbox One S, but then for some reason when I hook it up to the 4K 65-inch UHD KS 8000 Samsung, it just doesn't look as good as it should. And but the PS4 looks great. But for some odd reason, I don't know if Microsoft know about it, or I don't think they did it on purpose, but you know, maybe trying to fool people to maybe perhaps pick up a Project Scorpio for a better resolution. But anyways, just simply put, I solved it somehow by when I hook up regular Xbox One with the same game to the 4K 65-inch with HDR. Obviously, it's not running HDR, but the picture looks, you know, just as good as a PS4, you know. So I don't know if anyone had that problem or not, but if you ever run into that problem, or you don't think your Xbox One S is running games as good as you think on a 4K that's bigger than like 60-inch, it could just be the Xbox One S. You know, maybe it's not optimized or whatnot. But if you don't have an Xbox One S and you're thinking about getting a 4K TV and whatnot and upgrading to Xbox One S, I just recommend you just hang on to Xbox One until maybe the Project Scorpio come out. But it's gonna, as a matter of fact, right now, the Xbox One is looking better than the Xbox One S on the 4K 65-inch TV with HDR. Obviously, it's not running HDR, but you know, just saying that's the type of TV I have. Thanks for listening. It's my first video. It'll get better. Hooded Dragon signing out. Have a good one.